In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on November 8, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Phoenix Suns versus Dallas Mavericks. The Phoenix Suns, boasting a 7-1 record, are set to face the Dallas Mavericks in a significant Western Conference clash on Friday evening. The Suns come into this matchup fresh off a home win over the Miami Heat on Wednesday, which continued their strong start to the season. Meanwhile, the Mavericks also secured a victory in their most recent game, defeating the Chicago Bulls at home. The last time these two teams met was in October, where Phoenix earned a decisive 114-102 home victory over Dallas. For Friday's game, the Suns are expected to be at nearly full strength, with Bradley Beal listed as probable. In contrast, the Mavericks are still dealing with injuries to key players, including PJ Washington, Dante Exum, Maxi Kleber, and Derek Lively, all of whom are likely to be out or limited. The Mavericks are coming into this contest banged up, particularly missing starting forward PJ Washington, who sat out their last game, and center Derek Lively, who has been sidelined with a shoulder injury. Even if either player makes it to the floor, their minutes and impact may be limited. On the Phoenix side, Kevin Durant has been in fantastic form early in the season, averaging 28 points, 6.8 rebounds, and 3.4 assists. As a team, the Suns are shooting an impressive 47.5% from the field, ranking 9th in the league. With Dallas missing interior defenders, Phoenix may find plenty of scoring opportunities in the paint. The last showdown between these two teams on October 26th ended in a solid 114-102 victory for Phoenix, even as Dallas star Luka Doncic poured in 40 points. While the Mavericks had the home court advantage this time, their inconsistency remains a concern, making it hard to predict which version of the team will show up. The Suns, on the other hand, are riding a 6-game winning streak with momentum on their side. They also managed to cover the spread as 3.5-point underdogs in their previous matchup against the Mavericks this season. Dallas will be motivated to avenge their earlier loss, but with their core players in sync, the Phoenix Suns to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Mavericks showed solid defensive improvements toward the end of last season, and much of that success stemmed from the efforts of Derek Lively and PJ Washington. Both players' availability for this game is uncertain, and Dallas may opt to be cautious with Lively, their young center. Without these defenders, Kevin Durant should find more freedom in the paint, and Jusuf Nurkic could also put up notable numbers. Neither team plays at a particularly fast pace, ranking in the middle of the league, but Phoenix has been efficient from beyond the arc, shooting 38.3% on three-pointers, 5th best in the NBA. They attempt close to 40 threes per game and will likely find open looks against a Mavericks defense that may lack some of its usual stoppers. Phoenix has excelled in three-point shooting recently, maintaining a high 38.3% success rate, which has helped them average 115 points over their last 4 games. In their previous meeting with the Suns, Doncic managed to score 40 points, but Dallas shot only 39.8% from the field, a season low at the time. Coming off a 119-point performance on Wednesday, Dallas has momentum and will likely put up a better offensive output this time around. The Suns have seen the overhit in 5 of their last 6 road games, suggesting a high-scoring affair is probable. Given these factors, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Houston Rockets versus Oklahoma City Thunder. 2 Western Conference teams face off, both aiming for victory as they meet on Friday night in Oklahoma City. The Houston Rockets will take to the road for a matchup against the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Rockets are riding high after a decisive 127-100 win over the San Antonio Spurs at home on Wednesday night. covering the spread as a 6.5-point favorite. Meanwhile, the Thunder are looking to rebound after their first loss of the season, a nail-biting 124-122 defeat on the road to the Denver Nuggets on Wednesday, where they failed to cover as a 7-point favorite. Historically, the Thunder lead the all-time regular season series against the Rockets with a 121-117 advantage, although Houston claimed a 132-126 victory in their most recent showdown in Oklahoma City on March 27, 2024. In terms of injuries, the Rockets may still be without Steven Adams, who is currently listed as questionable for this game. On the other side, the Thunder remain shorthanded, missing both Isaiah Hartenstein and Jalen Williams. Houston enters this contest with a surge of confidence, and securing a win over Oklahoma City, who has been red-hot to start the season, would further boost their momentum. However, the Thunder are determined to bounce back from their first loss, and they are rightly considered favorites here, especially given their strong defensive performances in recent games. While the Thunder are expected to have the edge at home, the current spread seems to undervalue the Rockets. Houston is a deep and skilled squad, capable of pulling off victories on any given night. The Rockets are beginning to gel as a team, having won 4 of their last 5 games, and they view this matchup as an opportunity to make a statement. Houston has also won 3 of their last 5 meetings with the Thunder, and this year's squad appears even stronger. So the Houston Rockets to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Houston has leaned toward lower-scoring games this season, staying under the total in 5 of their first 8 matchups. They rank second in the league for fewest turnovers, averaging just 11.8 per game, and play at a relatively slow pace, ranking 26th in tempo with an average of 96.9 possessions per game. Oklahoma City, meanwhile, has also seen the under hit in 5 of their 8 games this season. The Thunder rank 7th in turnovers, averaging 12.8 per game, and they play at a faster pace, coming in 3rd in the league with an average of 103.2 possessions per game. Both teams are known for disciplined defense and low turnover rates, which generally keeps the score down. Oklahoma's defense has been a standout this season, holding opponents under 100 points in 4 games so far. Houston's offense, while solid, is not among the league's top scoring units. They average 114 points per game, placing them 13th overall. The Rockets have exceeded the projected point total just 3 times in their 8 games this season, and they also boast a strong defense, ranking 4th in the league with a defensive rating of 108. Given both teams' defensive strength and lower turnover rates, this game is likely to be close and low scoring. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Washington Wizards versus Memphis Grizzlies. An interconference showdown is set to take place on the basketball court as 2 teams hungry for a win clash in Bluff City. The Washington Wizards will travel south to face off against the Memphis Grizzlies on Friday night. In their last game on Monday, the Wizards fell short against the Golden State Warriors, losing 125-112 at home and failing to cover the spread as 11-point underdogs. Meanwhile, the Grizzlies enter this matchup fresh off a commanding 131-114 victory over the Los Angeles Lakers on Wednesday, where they covered the spread comfortably as 4-point favorites. In their historical regular season meetings, Memphis holds a 31-24 edge over Washington, with the teams splitting their 2 encounters last season. Most recently, the Grizzlies secured a 109-97 home win against the Wizards on March 12, 2024. The Wizards are grappling with roster challenges as Kyle Kuzma remains sidelined and Marvin Bagley is listed as questionable. The Grizzlies, on the other hand, are dealing with a significant list of absences, including key players Ja Morant, Marcus Smart, and Desmond Bane, which continues to test their depth. Washington holds a slight advantage in terms of rest, having had a break since Monday, but they are also facing their own set of injury troubles as they head into this matchup. Memphis will miss the contributions of Morant, who played efficiently in their recent win over the Lakers, but the Grizzlies have managed to maintain solid production across their rotation and appear capable of filling the void. The Wizards, however, have shown significant vulnerabilities on defense, often struggling to contain opponents and consistently allowing high-scoring numbers. Despite their injury woes, the Grizzlies still appear to be the superior team. Washington has had a rough stretch, dropping 3 of their last 5 games, with their last 2 losses coming by double digits. In contrast, Memphis has fared reasonably well, holding a 3-2 record at home. This matchup marks only the Wizards' second road game of the season. and they've been noticeably weak on defense. The Wizards have faced difficulties in building momentum recently, yet they might see an opportunity against a shorthanded Grizzlies squad. Still, Memphis is known for its resilience and ability to compete despite missing key players. While the Grizzlies continue to deal with injuries, they have been scoring efficiently, and the recent victory over the Lakers may fuel their confidence going into this game. Although Washington has shown flashes of competitiveness over their first 6 games, questions linger around their consistency and especially their defensive intensity. Given the current line, the Grizzlies look like the more reliable choice. Thus, the Memphis Grizzlies to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Offensively, both teams have been putting up strong numbers recently. The Wizards are averaging 116 points over their last 5 games, while the Grizzlies are scoring at a rate of 120.3 points across their previous 4 outings. Both teams have been playing at an extremely fast pace this season, with Washington ranking second in the NBA at a pace of 104.42, and Memphis close behind in 6th with a pace of 102.22. Heading into Thursday's action, Washington had gone over the projected total in 4 of their first 6 games this season. The Wizards currently sit 11th in the league in turnovers, averaging 14.3 per game, and their fast-paced style has resulted in 104 possessions per game, ranking them second in the league. The Grizzlies, on the other hand, had seen the over hit in 6 of their first 9 games by Thursday, and while they rank 25th in the league with 16.6 turnovers per game, they are 4th in pace, averaging 102.5 possessions per game. Considering that Washington has allowed at least 118 points in every game so far this season, it's reasonable to expect Memphis to reach or exceed that threshold. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.